Yeah.
I can't go any further. The current could sweep me to my death.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He got drunk last night and wasn't able to...
Such irresponsibility. And you share his guilt for abandoning him. Although, of course, inebriation is a... Well, we'll see.
Naturally. I wouldn't be here.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Good luck to you.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum
Eloquium tum et vivam.
in loquium tuum vi.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice?
Being here in the monastery is my dream come true.
Well, no one's ever said that before. I'm curious if you'll still be singing the same tune and...
Would you tell me something about you?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Is it alright if we don't do the tour?
I thought that since you're literally a complete novice, you'd be interested to know what you have to do tomorrow. But if you don't want to come with me, I won't force you. Here's a letter from the prior with the daily schedule. Read it.
Thanks for everything.
Are you sure? It will make your life easier if I show you around. Otherwise, tomorrow you'll be standing around staring like an idiot while everyone else knows what they have.
Fine then, show me around.
Follow me closely. I'll explain. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs. Peace be with you, brother. This is the way to the dormitory. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me?
Yeah.
Henry, I'm glad you came. God bless you.
So, this investigation into the Neuhof massacre.
What have you found?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the Horsons who torched Neuhof.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhof too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself.
What should I do with Pius?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities. See you later.
Yeah! I'm Carl.
Take care now.
Strange feeling.
Welcome, brother.
Thank you. It was my... Would you... Let's go then.
Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs. Peace be with you, brother. This is the way to the
I'm
dormitory.
Gregor, and I'm...
I
Where we
know.
all sleep.
I saw you in the church.
You'll
during
find a free
What does
bed
that mean?
there,
I make
which is
sure-
now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
You'll see. Things will get better with our new house.
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware. Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts... But I've already told you about the circuitous. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We will be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, your...
Thanks for showing me around. Will you tell me...
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother. And it's peaceful here.
So you chose to...
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
I'd like to ask... Who's in charge?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work.
I see. Are there any rifts?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about...
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the...
What are the roles of the various...
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duty.
Who's in... Are there already candidates to be the new abbot?
Brothers John and Nevelas, but the others have been fighting like dogs because of them. We don't have to fight about anything, though.
This John...
A circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side, because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
Tell me something about
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning...
Why can't novices...
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything. Don't worry.
Why is he...
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever occur to you how powerful he is?
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief. If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, nor the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty...
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my...
I know you're pious.
So you're fine?
I don't know.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play blood.
I don't want to be like the...
You know we're... Aye.
You're right. But the people who sent me will find...
They won't if we're clever about it. Before there will...
I don't...
I'm sorry to hear that. I thought we could come to an agreement. Welcome, brother.
It would you... Is it all... Thanks. I'll...
Ah, Gregor.
Will you... I found this piece of parchment.
Who'd tear up a book like that? Brother librarian.
I'd like to ask you something about... Who... Are the... Tell me something... Tell me... Who's in... Are there... This... Tell me... What? What? What are...
They... God be with you. What would you like?
Who would you...
What do you desire?
I'd like to ask... Well, that's all.
Praise be to Christ.
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know...
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Celerius. They say he used to be a thief. Ah, Gregor. I'm here. You don't say.
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway? Would you...
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If
I know.
3? No one knows anything about Lucas.
I don't think it would...
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside...
I know you're pious.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor, or Carl, or whatever your true name is. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobodies. And I'm glad you have your doubts.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill, it should be for a reason, not because I enjoy it.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us. But we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
What if I wanted to
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from it.
Things will get worse. I can feel it in my joints.
Those are things you say.
My joints started aching just before they raised Scarlet, and now they hurt again, but worse than last time. I tell you, something is going to happen out there.
You might be wrong, and besides, God will be our protector.
Ora pro nobis sancta Dei genetrix, ut digni efficiamur promissionibus Christi.
will get worse. I can feel it in my joints.
The things you say.
My joints started aching just before they raised Scarlet, and now they hurt again, but worse than last time. I tell you, something is going to happen out there.
You might be wrong, and besides, God will be our protector. Abbot Peter's health is deteriorating. They say he won't make it to the autumn.
No. Peter has a strong constitution. He'll still be on this earth for many years to come.
I wish all good health upon him. But I want change, and only a new abbot can bring that.
Waiting pays off. There's no hurry.
Ora pro nobis sancta Dei genetrix, ut digni efficiamur promissionibus Christi.
All right.
Talk to me.
I'm hearing. Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators, and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment? Do you intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
But perhaps you could help me find
The missing thief?
I know.
3? Please. No one knows it.
I don't.
Don't fret, my friend.
Greetings, brother.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope
Trouble?
you're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily...
I'm interested. Do you know anything about Antonio?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. He's always happy to help.
Can you tell me some?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate. But he was kind enough to sell off some And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
Who would you vote?
Why do you care? We don't have the...
I'm just interested.
I like John better. But like...
Listen, there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous...
Ha! I knew it! He's a villain. It's better not to ask, isn't it? It's always safer not to ask.
Never mind that.
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on. but now it makes perfect sense. He's a...
What are you talking about? You clearly know something I don't.
I'm telling you, keep your eye on him. He's no monk. That's what my gut tells me. What are you going to do to that...
I don't know yet.
You should talk to the Circators or the Prior about it, not act on your own.
I'm Gregor.
I know.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to...
I'd like to know...
I don't know.
Do you know anything about...
I don't. He doesn't like me, and he's on very friendly terms with the Circ...
Tell me about Antonio.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to...
You really don't know anything about anyone?
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to...
Will you tell...
There's nothing...
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas.
Come on. Is there really nothing...
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on... What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath.
If you could.
But I can't vote. So what's the point?
Today's food. What are they doing? Foul is the sea. Be well.
I'm Gregor, and
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have a feeling we'll...
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule, does their work, and that everything is the way it should be.
And when it's not the way it should be?
But then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
About you in the election. Will you tell me more about...
Ask me anything you...
I'd like to know what's going...
Well, the young brothers feel they don't have the same rights and responsibilities as we, who have spent much of our lives here. And what of it? Privilege needs to be earned.
Tell me something about...
Nevertheless is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could think he'd make a good abbot is...
I'd like to help you if...
I'm convinced Nevertheless must have done something that would greatly damage him if everyone found out. If he was preaching water and drinking wine, for example.
So, I should dig something up on him and tell you about...
Exactly. But I doubt you'll have any luck. Nevertheless is too cunning and careful to give any...
Once I find something out, I'll tell... Thank you for... What did you want me...
Dig up some dirt on...
I'd like to ask you...
Peace be with you, brother.
I'd like to know...
I don't...
My name's Greg.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although, it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say Purgatory?
You'll see soon enough.
Will you tell me? Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk.
Very well.
I won't.
Thank you. It stunk like a wine barrel in there, and it's not the first time.
It's a mystery.
I'd be interested to hear.
It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's breath.
Tell me about Antonio.
Well, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with, of course, the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul.
I'm interested in Yoda.
What could interest you about him? He's a no-good rat. He'll turn you in for the price of a turnip. I'd bet my life that if he wasn't here, he'd be a cumin scout, bowing and scraping for a few groschen.
Well, that doesn't sound too flattering.
Things will get worse. I can feel it in my joints.
The things you say.
My joints started aching just before they raised scallops. And now they hurt again, but worse than last time. I tell you, something is going to happen out there.
You might be wrong. And besides, God will be our protector.
Someone really reeked at Matins.
You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there. And it's not the first time.
It's a mystery, but one that will soon be solved. It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's breath in the morning. Then he'd soon get his man.
I've read one of the manuscripts copied by one of the novices. I think I'm going to cry. Touching. More like infuriating. A horrible, abominable waste of parchment.
I'm telling you, someone's been creeping around in the corridor at night. What am I saying, creeping? He was stomping about like a bear.
That must have been Brother Cicada. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
Someone really reeked at Matins.
You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there. And it's not the first time.
It's a mystery, but one that'll be soon solved. It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's breath in the morning. Then he'd soon get his man. Salve. Be well. Salve. Be well.
I read one of the manuscripts copied by one of the novices. I think I'm going to cry. More like infuriating. A horrible, abominable waste of parchment. Young people have no respect for
Today's food. What do they do in that kitchen? I bet they keep the tastiest morsels for themselves and give us the slop that's left over.
Food's definitely gone downhill. I remember back when we ate like kings.
And the wine. Those were the days.
You'll see.
Tell me about Antonius.
Well, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with, of course...
What can you tell me?
It's a tricky situation with Lucas. No one really knows anything about him. I've tried so many times to talk to him, but he always backs away like a
That's all. Who would you...
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow, and the monastery will still be... What is...
There's something I should tell you. I'm here to find someone and, well, to do away with him. But listen,
What's he doing here?
they call him Pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. They sent me here to find him and bring him to justice.
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This place is a lot more exciting than I expected. Do you know who it is?
Well, that's just it. No, but I hope I'll track him down soon. If you find...
I swear I don't know anything. Except that I'm not the one you're looking for.
I suspect it could be Yodok.
Do you know that occurred to me too? Yodok's a scoundrel and a cheat. I believe he'd be capable of anything.
It could be...
Antonius. He's a fine fellow. No.
See how hard it is? It could be... I suspect...
He certainly says little enough, and he keeps himself to himself. I could well believe...
It could be, yeah.
What on earth makes you think that?
True enough. I won't tell you more, and I'd like you to keep silent about it.
You're talking about killing in the monastery.
Would you do that? I have a feeling you would.
You're right. I'll keep it to myself. I've got problems enough of my own without involving myself in yours. And besides, I mean...
Thank you, Siskin.
Talk to me. What do you des-
I'd be interested... What can you tell me about...
That there's no man alive less suitable for the monastic...
You don't... Why is he in the monastery?
No one knows. Maybe he's hiding from something. Or maybe he's being punished.
Do you think he has a secret?
Don't we all? But unlike the others, he absolutely refuses to speak.
That's all I want. What about your...
Be on good terms with him. If you show even the slightest hint you don't like him, he'll make your life hell. He's a slimy little pedant who'll rat you out to the superiors. Once he finishes his novitiate, I imagine he'll want to climb his way up the ladder to at least Sir Cater.
I'm interested...
No one knows much about him. It's as if he wanted to get it all over with as soon as possible. By it, I mean his entire...
That's all.
What is it, brother?
Talk to me, bro.
I think the one I'm looking for.
You've lost your mind. What on earth makes you...
True. Up you. Thank you.
There's something I should tell you.
You're looking for someone? But
I am a novice.
why would you be looking amongst monks?
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here.
I heard something about that, but what?
Because you could help me.
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do?
Talk to him. Do you have any idea which of the
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me.
I think that you're...
What are you on about?
I am. Your secretiveness, the fact...
But you're wrong. You've made a terrible mistake. I'm not the man you're looking for. I'm not.
You're lying. You are part...
Saint Anthony, pray... Help! Is anyone there? Help! Father! Father!
Get away from
What's
my
wrong?
cabinet.
What's
The book
happened?
stood in there out for
That
your
novice!
eyes to see.
Go away. I don't want to talk to you.
I've heard some unsettling news. I've been told you've lied about who you are the entire time you've been...
A terrible crime was...
From this...
You there, stop!
Salve Domini.
What troubles you?
I'm Gregor.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat.
What, you do nothing?
It is my penance and my blessing. And now, brother, if... What do you...
I'd like to...
Can't you see I'm where... Ah, Gregor.
The forbidden books must be in that
The
cabinet.
book stood in there out for your eyes to see. What would you like?
Or maybe...
Me? A criminal? Look at me. How could I be? No, my friend, you're...
No.
No, I...
She was stomping about.
Ah, Gregor.
Will you tell me something?
Look, nothing against you, but
Are you hiding something?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed sir? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd
What's your plan with...
to get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere.
That's all I...
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part...
God be with you.
What would you like?
I'm still curious about...
It's no big, terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times, I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
Actually...
Abbot Peter's health is deteriorating. They say he won't make it to the autumn.
No, Peter has a strong constitution. He'll still be on this earth for many years to come.
I wish all good health upon him. But I want change, and only a new abbot can bring that.
Waiting pays off. There's no hurry.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one...
I'm still...
It's no big, terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times, I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
Will you tell me...
Look, nothing against you.
Very well.
Thank you.
That's not the half of it. What about the attack on Murray yet?
Well, the Lord's killing one. I've had enough of it.
Salve Domini.
The forbidden books.
You're
must be
interested
in
in
that
what's
cupboard.
inside? Forbidden books. Written.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Waiting pays off. There's no hurry.
I'm telling you, someone's been creeping around the corridor at night. What am I saying, creeping? He was stomping about like a bear.
That must have been Brother Cicada. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
I tell you, brother, these all-night revelries are beginning to tire me out.
We're none of us getting any younger, but a cup of wine makes it all worthwhile.
fulfills the command, yet his work will not be acceptable to God, who sees that his heart is murmuring, and far from gaining a reward.
Brother, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere?
Unless he amend and make satisfaction.
I was feeling a bit...
Brother, This is your first... Where were you during...
You're right, brother.
This is your second warning.
Peace be with you, brother.
I'm Gregor.
I know. I saw you.
That means you get to leave the monastery.
No, not at all.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. Today it's your task to concoct 2 potions to aid. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them. Talk to me.
I've finished my work.
Show me what you... Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your... Praise be to...
Is there anything I...
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely... I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could...
What do you need me for?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now, you know, most of the brothers believe... I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library. But it will certainly be amongst the libri prohibiti.
Why can't you do...
Because I'm one of the highest-ranking monks here, and one day I'd like to become abbot.
You could just ask.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried? Unfortunately,
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. They say Brother Solarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make... We'll soon have the election of...
Here's the book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't... Is there anything I can do for you?
I'd be interested in finding...
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about the novel, they keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book. But you'll never get your hands on it. It's locked up in the prior's study.
Thanks.
No, thank you. About that book, don't even think about breaking in to get it.
I'd like to... I'm interested.
You're not alone. Everyone's so worked.
Why? What's wrong with it now?
Many brothers think more about their stomachs than prayer.
What sins are you talking about?
The scripture says, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." I'm sorry, Gregor, it's not my place to speak about the sins of others.
Why do you want to become abbot?
Because when I see the way things are headed around here, I have no other option. Itinerant preachers speak of the corrupted black heart of the church, and I can't deny there's truth in what they say. I'd like to change things and bring back meaning and esteem to the monastery.
That's all.
Peace be... Ah. What is it, brother?
Is there any way I could help you get elected?
What would you like to do? Climb up the tower?
Not exactly.
John isn't my opponent, he's my brother. Just like you and everyone else. But there is something you could help me with. You must know there's a great deal of iniquity here in the monastery. I'd be interested to hear of anything I don't know.
Should I find out for you what's going on, right?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on putting things in order. But if I don't know exactly what's wrong, then my promises are just empty slogans.
Very good then. I'll find out what I can.
Thank you, brother. What is it?
What do you want me...
I'd be interested to hear about any iniquity in the monastery.
Salve Domine.
You're interested in what's inside? Forbidden books.
What do you
written by
do?
the devil himself. Forget about them.
I'd like to...
Can't you see him?
What do you do?
Is it possible to learn something about the other novices in the library?
Only the abbot and the prior keep...
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, and only he and the prior are permitted to read them.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks...
It appears to...
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest light. If he'd had his way, all such books would...
Oh, would you like...
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't... I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Good.
Thank you, brother.
Where should I...
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. The pages of the book could be hidden anywhere.
I found a few...
Wonderful.
I'd like to...
What trouble?
Stop, Gregor.
This looks like the dregs after a night's drinking. Who could be coming here?
Brother, what are you doing?
I had other affairs that needed to be attended.
Brother, I wasn't. This is your. You was. You dare resist pun.
I apologize.
What would you like?
What do you want, brother? You shouldn't be here.
Novices have no business here.
Brother, you were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know your place?
Very well.
Now,
Peace be with you, brother.
brother, you were somewhere. You dare
You failed to...
Brother, this isn't the place.
Go away. Novices aren't allowed.
Brother, this isn't a place for you. Oh, you're interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them.
Aren't you meant to be in the monastery, lad? A monk's got no business out there. What happened to your vows? Aren't you meant to be in the monastery? What are you doing?
What do we have here? A nice sharp dagger. Now what would a monk need that for?
What do you desire?
I'm a new brother, a novice, Gregor.
Welcome amongst us. Yes, yes. The Lord wanted. How do you like it here?
It's one.
I'm glad to hear it.
I've heard you.
Yes, I do. Personal records detailing just as it's no one else's.
His heart is murmuring, and far
Peace
from
be
being
with you, brother.
he will incur the punishment of the prophet says, I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I have set a guard to my mouth. I was mute and was humbled and kept silence even from good things. Here the prophet shows that if the spirit of silence ought to lead us at times to refrain even from good speech, so much the more ought the punishment of sin and evil work. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to speak should rarely be granted even to perfect disciples, even though it...
Praise. I found a few pages. I found a few.
Wonderful. Keep.
I found.
The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on humility. The first degree of humility is obedience without delay. This is the virtue of those who hold nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed,
Talk to me, brother.
fear of hell and the glory of life everlasting. As soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command and cannot suffer any delay.
What troubles you?
I found a dagger.
And why shouldn't you have? I did hide it there after all. Do you often go through...
Is done without hesitation.
Well then, I have a question for you. I think you know...
That dagger's the only thing I have left of my father. It was in our old... When I was little, I admired that dagger so much. I asked father if he'd give it to me when I was...
But simply in his heart. then even though he fulfills the command, yet his work will not be acceptable to God, who sees that his heart is murmuring. And
Go on, please.
Now Father's dead and I'm here.
this, he will incur
Now you can give it back to me.
murmurers unless he amend and make satisfaction. The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on humility. The first degree of humility is obedience.
I don't have it with.
Well, I'd be grateful if you brought it back to me.
Nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell, and the glory of
What
life
troubles you?
everlasting, has
Here's your dagger.
Thank you.
by the superior, receive it as a divine command, and cannot suffer any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only if what is commanded is done without hesitation. Delay, lukewarmness, and far from gaining a reward for such
What would you
work
like?
as this, he will incur the punishment due to murmurers unless he amend and make satisfaction.
What troubles you?
I know you're pious.
So you're finally sure?
I should kill you.
And why would you want to do that? Because that's what... I was a bandit. What I saw at Nyhov made...
So the evildoer changes his...
Both of us can leave this place.
You're right.
They won't if we're clever about it. No one has to... Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
What do I need the key?
How else will we get it?
Do you mean these?
What? I'm not going to ask you how you got your hands on those.
What are you gonna...
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies. Get some normal clothing somehow.
All right, that's everything I need.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor...
What is it, brother?
I'm looking for...
And what would that be?
I need to get hold of some kind...
Well, I can't help you with...
I'm looking...
Lock picks?
I'd like to practice...
Just for... What would you...
I'm looking...
And what...
I'm looking...
Lock?
What's it to you?
Peace, brother. There's no need to... So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I'll trade... What do you desire?
I'd like... Brother...
I see.
Well, yes.
I won't be.
There's something else.
Brother.
I'm looking.
And what?
I need to get some.
You're not the only one. But I have.
No, nothing. What would you like? I have every.
Show me. No, you don't. You don't have the goat skin and blood.
To our Lord Jesus.
Move your bones or we'll never get out of it.
I'd like to.
Next time we'll get the honor to keep him safe from harm if you got to.
You mean like your good self last Christmas Day? The way you drowned out the friar's voice by snoring through the Agnus Dei?
Don't remind me.
Spirit of silence. Let us do what the prophet says. I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I have set a guard to my mouth. I was mute and was humble, and kept silence. Good. Hear the prophet.
Don't move. Brother, is this a tavern?
Very well. God be with you.
What troubles you?
I have every...
Excellent. Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory. We'll have to get it all done before the monks have finished dinner.
What exactly is your plan? And why can't we do it at night?
We're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve. And why at mealtime? Because we need the dormitory as well as the church to be empty. Then at night we'll escape. Do you follow? Take everything with you and don't forget the keys.
Good. Once evening mass ends, I'll be in the dormitory.
Hold.
Salve. Be well. Visit your parents' grave.
Brother, where were you during Mass? Don't tell me you didn't know that Holy Mass is the foundation on which your...
My Agnes has been gone now for 4.5 years.
I was feeling...
I wasn't. This is your first... Brother Cyril mentioned that you didn't submit your parchments in the scriptorium.
You're right, brother.
This is your second warning.
Praise be to God. For a moment there, I was worried you weren't coming. Give me that blood. And here's where you dragged my lifeless body.
What trouble?
Hey, who's there?
Is someone there? Hey! You've no business here. Clear off.
Thank you for helping me out. Now we must eat.
A monk's got no business out here. What happened to your vows?
I was glad to help. I did what I needed to do and...
do now? Now, get the hell out of here. Steal the first horse I come across and ride until dawn, far, far away from here. I was thinking... Here, take this. Show it to those cutthroat bastards and tell them you found it on me. That should convince them. Especially when they hear about the outcry here after the Friars found out we've gone. Your lucky die? In a manner of speaking. Hope it brings you more luck than it brought me. Thank you. Thank you for letting me live, Brother Gregor.
My name's Henry.
All right, Brother Henry. May God be with you.
Yeah.
What happened to your vow?
These novices, I'd pull those idols by the ears. I've had enough of it.
Decided to just walk away from his life here?
Surely the monastery isn't large enough to get lost in.
I'd pull those idols by the ears. What have they done to you? The church is in responsibility. Leaving us, they're superiors to chase around after them, finishing what they don't.
For themselves. Give us the slop that's left over.